We are live at Dodgers Stadium for this National League matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers, a rematch of the National League Championship Series from the year 2017. Hi, I'm Nicholas Callis, and we're ready to get this one underway as Albert Almora Jr. stands in to face the reigning Cy Young Award winner, reigning National League champion, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch, swung over and missed it, strike one. Kershaw, the left-hander, does more than throw hard and throw well. He has a windup, too, that has a tendency to throw hitters off. He has that little flinch as he comes up and then throws. 3 pitches, 1 out, starts the evening for Clayton Kershaw and the Dodgers. Standing in now, Chris Bryant, the third baseman. National League Most Valuable Player in 2016, as he also won the World Series with the Cubs that year. Pitch popped up, good play by the catcher Yasmani Grandal for out number 2, and here's Anthony Rizzo. Kershaw throwing rather efficiently through this first inning. 12-6 curve drops in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, lefty on lefty matchup. Change-up fouled off. The count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. Cubs at Dodgers just getting underway. Line drive towards center field. Camping under it is Chris Taylor, and he will make the catch. 1, 2, 3. Goes the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Los Angeles, California. Chris Taylor stands in now, the center fielder for the Dodgers, as we get this one underway. First pitch swinging is Taylor. Ground ball to second base, where Logan Forsythe will make the play. Throws over to Rizzo for the force, and that's a 1-pitch out to start the inning for the Dodgers. Shortstop Corey Seager takes a first pitch curveball that misses below the knees. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Yu Darvish used to pitch for these Dodgers and actually has a poor backstory for last year's 2017 World Series. Pitched in Game 7, gave up 3 runs and only went a good 3 innings before getting out. Seager pops that pitch up to Kyle Schwarber, so that's an F7. Put it in your scorebook, and that is out number 2. Here's Justin Turner standing in now, the third baseman for the Dodgers. Signed a deal with them this offseason, was a free agent, but came back to good old L.A. for another potential World Series run. And certainly, what's interesting about the Astros and Dodgers who were in the 2017 World Series is not a lot of players left. Like, Pablo Sandoval after 2014, he signed with the Red Sox in the offseason. The Cubs had some guys. Fowler went to the Cardinals. But these two teams, the Astros and Dodgers specifically, their teams haven't changed, which is what makes them so threatening. Forsythe over to Rizzo, and that will end the bottom of the first. We'll go to the second inning. No score between the Dodgers and Cubs.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, number 4.
Standing in for the second inning, Wilson Contreras, the catcher of the Cubs. Kershaw threw an effective first inning. He threw under 10 pitches. He threw 7 specifically, and trying to continue that efficiency. That pitch fouled off. The count is even 1 ball, 1 strike. Wilson Contreras won the World Series in 2016 as a rookie catcher. He split playing time with David Ross. It's another story where Ross was a veteran, won the World Series, and retired. Now Contreras has taken that job as a perennial starter for this Cubs team since that year, 2016. 2-2 slider hit well to right field. Yasiel Puig going after it. Puig will not make the play. It goes over his head, bounces on the warning track, and goes over the wall. So that is a book rule double to start the top of the second inning with nobody out. Runner in scoring position. Here is Kyle Schwarber playing left field tonight. He lines this pitch to his position in left field, where Jock Peterson will make the play. So a 1-pitch line out for the Cubs left fielder. And standing in now is Addison Russell, the shortstop, facing Clayton Kershaw. The first pitch is chopped foul. Good slider there by Kershaw, and it's 0-1. Top of the second, runner in scoring position at second base in the form of Contreras, with only 1 out in a scoreless game. Kershaw slide step pitch popped into the air. Shallow right center field. Chris Taylor will get under it, not behind it. He makes the catch, and tagging is Contreras. The throw straight to third, and Contreras thought better, but the throw is offline. Turner to second, where Forsythe will apply the tag, and the inning will come to a close. No runs on 1 hit, nobody left on base. We'll go to the second inning, or bottom of the second inning, excuse me. It's 0-0. Cubs playing at the Dodgers. Check swing by Cody Bellinger to begin the bottom of the second inning. That's first pitch misses. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch fouled off. The count is quickly 1 ball and 1 strikes. Both of these pitchers so far, Darvish and Kershaw, going at it and pitching rather efficiently. Ball pulled to first base where Anthony Rizzo will step on the bag himself. That is out number 1. Here's Yasiel Puig. In the last year's World Series, Puig hit a home run. Believe it or not, he pulled off on a changeup. And this guy's so strong, he hit it with one hand. I'm not lying. If you look back at it, I wish I could manually play replays as this pitch has popped up where Javier Baez will make the catch for out number 2. But he hit it with one hand. Strong hitter. Sure, we'll see that displayed a little later today in future at-bats. First pitch curveball. Good pitch by Yu Darvish. Gets Peterson swinging for the first strike. 2 outs, bases empty here in the second. Good slider by Yu Darvish on the mound, the former Dodger and the former Texas Ranger. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Fastball, that's a bait pitch, but better disciplined by Jock Peterson. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch on the way. Ball 2 misses outside, and I don't know if that was Darvish or somebody expressing their displeasure. That fastball misses well out of the zone, and the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Darvish sets, pitches. Fastball popped foul behind the plate, and the count remains even at, it remains full at 3-2. Pitch to Peterson, here it comes. Curveball swung out and missed in the dirt. Down goes Peterson, and Contreras will complete the strikeout to Rizzo at the force. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll go to the third. No score. Jason Hayward swings and misses at the first pitch slider for strike 1. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Hayward takes the second pitch changeup in the dirt for a ball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 7-8-9 due up for the Cubs in this inning. And Hayward, the leadoff hitter, takes a good curveball on the inside edge for a strike. It's 1-2. Kershaw's 19th pitch on the way to Hayward. Fastball fouled off. He just missed it. The count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hayward, the former Brave, Cardinal, and the current Cub, as he swings and misses at that fastball. And a strikeout for Kershaw. That's out number 1. Javier Baez stands in now. Javier Baez, a hero in former playoff games. He homered off Johnny Cueto in Game 2 of the National League Division Series as this pitch is lined into center for a base hit. Taylor can't make the play. Baez will take the turn and head for second. The relay in now from Puig is straight to the bag, but the tag applied by Forsythe is too late. And that will be a 1-out double. They'll score at a double. No error charge to Taylor there. It's a straight-up double for Javier Baez. He's on second. Darvish shows bunt, but the pitch gets away from Grandal. Now going to third is Baez, and he's caught between second and third. The ball is thrown off line, and a bad throw by Forsythe allows Javier Baez to get to third now with only 1 out, but Yu Darvish standing at the plate. Pitch taken for a strike at the knees. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Misses low. 2-1 is the count. 2 balls, 1 strike on the Cubs pitcher. Slider, he was a little late on that pitch, and the count runs even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch coming from Kershaw. Curve, check swing, but it's in there right down the middle. What a good pitch right there. Got Yu Darvish off balance. He could not pull the trigger, and that's out number 2. Leave it up to Albert Almora Jr., who swings, ground ball, up the middle, a base hit. And the Cubs center fielder has an RBI single here in the top of the third with 2 outs. Good clutch hitting there by the Cubs. 2 outs, and now here's power hitting Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 tonight as well. Runner goes from first. Pitch swung on, hit well, left center field. Back goes Peterson to the wall. It's gone! Out of here for a 2-run home run, and Chris Bryant has extended the Cubs lead. It is 3-0 here in the top of the third inning, and Kershaw right now falling apart. I cannot say that this has not happened in history where he has absolutely crumbled against the Cubs. It's happened in a lot of playoff games in the past. That pitch popped up behind the plate. Grandal will make the catch. The inning is over, but 3-run score on 3 hits. And as we head to the bottom of the third, the Cubs lead the Dodgers by a score of 3-0. 7, 8, 9 hitters also due up for the Dodgers, and the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, will take the first pitch from Darvish. For a ball, it's 1-0. That pitch well out of the zone, it's 2-0. Darvish pitching efficiently, only 22 pitches through 2 innings, and it's about to be 2 1/3 as that pitch is flown out to left field. Schwarber takes a weird route to the ball, but eventually makes the catch for the first out of the inning. One outer is Logan Forsythe. Forsythe was part of Tampa Bay Rays team who was very successful back in the specific years of 2011 and 2012 when they made playoffs. As that pitch is lined into right field for a base hit. Forsythe round second. Hayward picks it up, runs into the wall. However, Forsythe will take the turn and head for third. The ball cut off by Rizzo, the first baseman. And that is a one-out triple for the Dodgers. And now the Dodgers in a similar situation as the Cubs were in the top of the inning. That pitch lined in the left. Clayton Kershaw with a base hit. Ball thrown in by Schwarber, and Kershaw will slide and be tagged out by the wonderfully tagging fielder, Javier Baez. So credit Kershaw with an RBI single and a 7-4 putout on that play as that's out number 2. Here's Chris Taylor standing in 2 outs. Base is empty in the bottom of the third. Popped up right side of the field in foul territory. Anthony Rizzo makes the catch, and that is out number 3. 1 run, though, on 2 hits. Nobody left on base, and as we enter the 4th, Cubs lead 3-1. Pitch taken for a strike as Wilson Contreras, the catcher, comes to bat. He is 1 for 1 tonight, but pops that pitch up toward first base. Cody Bellinger, the rookie sensation of 2017, will make the catch for out number 1. Here's Kyle Schwarber standing in. Schwarber also 0 for 1 tonight. As he grounds this pitch right into the shift. Shortstop Corey Seager will play that ball to the right of second base and throws out. Schwarber on 1 pitch for the second out of the inning. Addison Russell, the shortstop of the Cubs, will stand in now, takes a first pitch curveball. Russell, one of only 5 hitters in World Series history to hit a grand slam. And that was in the 2016 World Series where he was given a ring as a 2016 World Series champion. Ground ball to the left side of the infield, played by Seager. Seager throws to Bellinger, and the inning is over. Middle of the 4th, Cubs lead the Dodgers 3-1. Dodgers will bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Jock Peterson, Yasmani Grandal, and no. Corey Seager will bat. Now the 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for the Dodgers, facing Yu Darvish. First pitch misses below the knees for a ball. It's 1-0. Seager, an all-star shortstop in 2017. Check swing appeal is negative. Count is 2-0. Darvish up on his 30th pitch, Darvish up on his 30th pitch. That misses outside. The count is 3-0. Justin Turner, the dangerous hitter, awaits on deck. Green light by Seager on 3-0, but nothing done with that pitch as it's fouled off. Count is 3-1. Darvish comes set and misses low for a ball, and he walked him. Justin Turner stands in now. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out tonight. Turner currently represents the tying run for this team. Slider popped into the air. Foul territory on the right side of the field. Throws his bat in a bit of disgust as Rizzo makes that catch, and that is out number 1. Cody Bellinger, the 2017 Rookie of the Year in the National League, will stand in for the Dodgers. The left-handed hitting power threat. Takes a strike, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, good curveball, it's 0-2. Bellinger, 39 home runs this past season. That also set a rookie record in the National League for home runs. He lines this pitch the opposite field toward left. That is going to get over the head of Kyle Schwarber and bounce for a book rule double. So that will stop Corey Seager from scoring. It's 2nd and 3rd now with 1 away. And here's Yasiel Puig. First pitch fouled off. It's 0-1. Both runners in scoring position. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Slider. It's a good pitch, but it just misses off the outside edge. Count is even 1 ball and 1 strike. Good fastball by Darvish. Gets Yasiel Puig to chase. It's 1-2. Line drive, right field. That will fall in front of Hayward for a base hit. Contreras will score easily. I'm sorry, that's not Contreras. Seager will score easily. Bellinger will stop at third. And Puig will be held to a single. It is first and third now with one out. And it's a one-run game. There goes Puig, swing and a miss. Puig will get to steal second easily there, so that'll put both runners in scoring position. However, it costs Jock Peterson a strike. That pitch misses outside. The count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Both runners in scoring position. The tying run stands on third in the form of Cody Bellinger. That ball gets away, but a good rebound by Contreras. He throws to Darvish, and Darvish applies the tag to Bellinger, and that is out number 2. That was a clutch play there by the Cubs catcher. Good play. The tying run still at third in the form of Puig, and here's the pitch to Peterson. Line drive, left field, gets past Schwarber. Schwarber cannot make the play. That ball's going to bounce off the wall. Puig will score easily. Peterson stops at second. This game is tied in the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-3. And just like that, Joe Madden has his bullpen moving. John Lester, the starting pitcher. I mean, that's an interesting call. You typically go to your bullpen, but nope, he's going to the starting rotation. John Lester, the lefty, stands to be getting loose now here in this inning. So 3-3's the score. And here's the pitch to Yasmani Grandal. He fouls it off. It's quickly 1-2. Catcher for the Dodgers takes the 1-2 pitch a little bit high. Good bait pitch by Darvish. Better take by Grandal. 2-2 pitch. Another fastball. That doesn't get him to chase. The count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good cutting action to that pitch, but Grandal able to foul it off, and this at bat will continue. Another 3-2 pitch. Fastball hit high in the air to right field. Hayward casually jogs over, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers get 2 runs on several hits. We'll go to the 5th inning. It is 3-3, Cubs playing in Los Angeles. Jason Hayward will stand in now. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Cubs, who just gave up the lead in that bottom half of the 4th inning. Clayton Kershaw, although throwing efficiently, has given up 3 runs to this Cubs team and is maybe looking for a couple more good innings, ones that are not run-plagued. 0-2 fastball misses high. The count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 40th pitch from Kershaw on the way. Curveball, check swing. It's called a strike, and Hayward does not like that call. That is out number 1. Here's Javier Baez. Baez got aboard in his first at-bat and later scored for the Cubs the first run of the game. That pitch softly hit on the ground to second base. Logan Forsythe will make the play to his left. Throws to Cody Bellinger, and that is out number 2. Here's Yu Darvish standing in. Darvish 0 for 1 tonight. You wouldn't expect much, though, from a guy who's been in the American League most of his career and really hasn't gotten to hit. Another chance for Logan Forsythe at second base, and he will throw onto Bellinger to record the out. Down goes Darvish. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-3, Cubs. And Dodgers still tied. Logan Forsythe will pop that first pitch into the air, where Jason Hayward will make the catch in foul territory. So a 1-pitch out for the Dodgers second baseman. Here's Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw hit a single his first at bat, and he got an RBI out of it. That was back in the 3rd inning as he pops that first pitch foul. Darvish at the half-century mark and a bit more in pitches. That last inning really hurt his efficiency. Let's see if he can rebound here, though, and he's got a pretty easy task. He got Forsythe to get out, and that slider misses somewhere. I don't really know where. That was a good pitch by Darvish, but that's something you wouldn't typically see either, because Kershaw's, I mean, not that he's a bad-hitting pitcher, but you don't typically see pitchers get the benefit of the doubt like that, and Darvish evidently did not like it. So 1-2 pitch now coming to the Dodger pitcher. That pitch line in the center, a base hit. So that's unfortunate for the Cubs. So, I mean, the umpire arguably misses a call. Now Kershaw standing on first base, and the lineup rolls over now to Chris Taylor. That pitch gets in the dirt by And Contreras cannot pick it up cleanly, so Kershaw will advance to second on what has scored a wild pitch. Good heater there at 95 miles an hour, and Chris Taylor could not get his bat around. It's 1-1. Check swing, no swing on the slider outside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Runner on second, 1 out in the inning. This game tied at 3. Good fastball. That one was a 2-seamer at 95, and count is run even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Darvish. Slider popped into the air. Shallow center. On the run comes Almora Jr., and he will make the catch in a rather unorthodox way, and that is out number 2. 2 away, and here is Corey Seager, the left-handed hitting shortstop. Go back with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Line drive up the middle, a base hit. Almora Jr. comes up, throws home. Kershaw coming to the plate. The tag is not in time, and that's going to be a run scored. And now Seager playing a little bit of games with the Cubs defense, but ultimately goes back to first with an RBI single. And with 2 outs, the Dodgers take a 4-3 lead. John Lester still warming up in the bullpen. Darvish working on his 64th pitch now to Justin Turner. That pitch up the middle, on the ground, base hit. Seager will round second, and he will stop there. The throw goes straight into third from Almora Jr., and it's now first and second with 2 outs. And here is the power hitting Cody Bellinger. 2 outs, first pitch fastball misses high. It's 1-0. The Cubs management still trusting Darvish to throw and get him out of this 5th inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good cutting action to that pitch, and the count is now 1-2 to the Dodger first baseman. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounded to second base, played by Baez. He'll elect to go to second, where Addison Russell, the shortstop, covers, and the inning is over. 1 run on 1 hit. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 walk in the inning, and 2 men left on base. To the top of the 6th we go, as Clayton Kershaw getting ready for his 6th inning of work. Pitches to Albert Almora Jr. First pitch fouled off. Almora Jr. took the job of Dexter Fowler when he went over to the St. Louis Cardinals, and now he splits time with Ian Happ and a bunch of other guys who can play the the center field position, Ball hit the Forsythe over to Bellinger, and that is out number 1. Here's Chris Bryant. Extended the Cubs lead back in the 4th inning with a 2-run home run, and that's where the Cubs have stood so far in terms of the extent of their runs. Kershaw has nothing in 1 pitch. Good change up on the lower outside corner, and it snowballs 2 strikes. Curveball, check swing. Did he go? No, he did not, says the first base umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Pitch number 50 coming from Kershaw. On the ground to the left side. Against the shift. Played, though, by the second baseman, Forsythe, but that will not be able to get him. That throw was a little too weak, and Ryan aboard with an infield single. And standing in now is power-hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. On the ground to second base, Forsythe fields. Flips to Seager for 1, over to Bellinger for the double play, and the inning comes to a close. No runs on 1 hit, but that gets erased by the double play. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 4-3. Cubs. John Lester, the left-handed throwing starting pitcher, will come in to face Yasiel Puig to begin the bottom of the 6th. An unorthodox method by Joe Madden, but Joe Madden, a World Series champion, you got to trust what he's doing out there with his players. Puig quickly down 0-2, 5, 6, 7 do it for the Dodgers in this bottom of the 6th inning. And Puig starts the inning off well. It's a line drive into the right center field gap. Almora Jr. cannot get there, and now Puig is rounding second. Puig will head to third. The relay is cut off by Addison Russell. It's a leadoff triple for the Dodgers right fielder here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Jock Peterson. Nobody out. And an insurance run standing at third base. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball, tapped foul. Count is even 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Check swing, no swing. It's 2-1. And here comes Puig for the plate. He slides. He's safe. He scores on the wild pitch, and that extends the lead for the Dodgers. It's 5-3. Swing and a miss. Good fastball by John Lester. Count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle, off of the head of Lester. And it ricochets away from the pitcher. Rizzo picks it up, but it's an infield single, and Lester's okay. So that's the most important part of this. Check swing, but it hits him. Grandal hit on the first pitch. And standing in is Logan Forsythe. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. On the way home is Peterson. Rounding second was Grandal, but he'll stop at second. Jock Peterson scores with ease, and the lead is again extended by the Dodgers at 6-3. Bunt to the right side, throw to third. It gets away! It gets away from Bryant. Here comes Grandal. He will score. Forsythe stops at third. Kershaw is at second, and that will be considered an error. Scored an E1 by John Lester, and the score is now 7-3. Check swing, no swing by Chris Taylor. It's ball 1. Taylor, the leadoff hitter for the Dodgers, playing center field tonight, and he has some more runs on base for himself to get home. Here's the 1-1. Line drive foul. He's late on that fastball. 3 runs are home in this bottom of the 6th inning. Line drive. Right field. Hayward makes the catch. Gets behind the ball. Throws toward the plate, and it's offline. Scoring easily is Forsythe. Moving to third is Kershaw. It's 8-3 Dodgers here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out. And Corey Seager stands in now. Another run standing at third base. Grounded to the right side, played by Rizzo on the forehand. He'll step on the bag himself. Now Kershaw going to try to go home. And he's just toying with the defense. He'll go back to third, hopefully not getting hurt out there while trying to slide, and that's out number 2. Justin Turner stands in with 2 outs. Check swing, but it gets away from Contreras. Here comes Kershaw. The wild pitch will allow Kershaw to score, and the lead is extended by 6 runs. It's 9-3. The Cubs' defense is absolutely failing them in this inning, as some errors, some wild pitches have caused 5 runs to score this inning, and without even being warmed up, Joe Madden will come get Mike Montgomery to replace John Lester, who comes out of the bullpen being a starting pitcher and doesn't even work through a full inning. That ball hit well to right field. That will be off the wall. Hayward, it bounces over his head. He's diving. Unreal, he's diving in right field, and Justin Turner will just stand on third with a triple. This is getting unreal for the Cubs. You talk about poor defense. Well, when you need to dive at a ball that already landed, something's going wrong. Fly ball to left. That's over the head of Schwarber, and it bounces to the wall. On his way to third is Bellinger. Bellinger is going to go home. Here's the throw. It's well offline and inside the park. Happy birthday. Home run for the rookie Cody Bellinger. And it's 11-3 11-3 Dodgers. Holy mackerel. This is incredible. Line drive, right center field. Hayward will walk over and make the catch, and the inning is over. 7-run score on a lot of holy hell errors, and we'll go to the 7th. It is 11-3.
Leading out for the Cubs, the catcher, number 40.
So here we go now. Standing in is Wilson Contreras, who had a poor defensive inning. 2 wild pitches really cost the Cubs a lot of runs, and they're down by 8. As we start this 7th inning. Kershaw only at 52 pitches. The Cubs pitching staff combined has not really reached, or has reached more than that, which just shows you their efficiency. It's not very well right now. The offense needs to pick up some slack if a win is in the future for this Cubby team. 2-1 slider called a strike. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kershaw still on the mound. The 2-2 pitch. Swing fouled off. Not only is Kershaw pitching a really good game, but he's been an offensive threat too at the plate. He's gotten on base twice and actually driven in some runs. Tapped in front of the mound, played by Kershaw. He'll throw over to Bellinger, and that is an out to start this top of the 7th inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in now. He'll bat with nobody on. And one out in the inning. That's a first pitch swing and a slider. Looked like he was trying to hit that ball over the Dodger Stadium sign in right field there. Quickly 0-2 now. Lefty on lefty matchup. Let's see what Kershaw has in store on the 0-2. Good change up, but that shows the discipline of Schwarber. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Good slider, and that's out number 2. 2 outs in the inning. Here's Addison Russell, the shortstop of the Cubs, facing Clayton Kershaw, and just swinging and missing at that pitch. The discipline is fading from this Cubs team. They're trying to do a little too much with a little bit of time left. And I mean, baseball is a game where the only thing you have on your side is that it's not timed. So patience would be key here. Maybe working some base runners could help in getting that back. Home runs will not necessarily solve that problem right away. Line drive to right field. That will drop in front of Puig for a 2-out single. So Addison Russell's aboard. And here's Jason Hayward. 2 outs, runner on first base. Line drive right field to Puig. He will make the catch, and the inning is over. No runs on 1 hit, 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's stretch time here in Dodger Stadium. 11-3 is the score. First pitch popped into the air by the left fielder of the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. Chris Bryant will make that play rather easily, so a 1-pitch out begins the bottom portion of this 7th inning. We'll bring up Yasmani Grandal, the switch hitting catcher, as that pitch is hit well to center field. Almora Jr. back by the 395 sign. He makes the catch on the warning track for the 2nd out. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Here is Logan Forsythe. And let me tell you something. For all of the pitches that the Cubs threw last inning, 3 pitches get them out of the 7th. We'll go to the 8th. It is 11-3 Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw's first pitch to Javier Baez. Line drive left center field. Chasing after it is Peterson. He's not going to get there. On his way to second goes Baez, and he will stop at second with a leadoff double. You might want to bring in a pinch hitter for your pitcher. Well, the way the Cubs have been throwing tonight, I would suggest that hitting would not be their forte if they can't even do their jobs in pitch. So let's see who Joe Madden elects to take off the bench. It's Ian Happ. Ian Happ will come off the bench. He will pinch hit for Mike, or I don't know who came in. I thought Montgomery came in. That's my fault. But somebody's warming up in the bullpen for the Cubs now. I don't think they're going to throw a position player on the mound, although with a score like this, you might as well. Line drive up the middle. Base hit for the switch hitting Ian Happ. Going to second is Happ. Now being sent home is Baez, but the throw is offline anyway. Baez to the plate. He slides. He's tagged out by Kershaw. And now going back to first is Ian Happ. Now he's in a rundown between first and second. He'll be tagged out. What is going on? So a line drive up the middle ends in a double play. A line drive to center field ends in a double play. That's incredible, folks. The Cubs have a lot of issues to sort out this season, it appears. That pitch is called a strike. It's 1-1 to Albert Almora Jr. Line drive. Foul. Strike 2. Kershaw working on 72 pitches through 8 innings. Here's the 1-2. Fastball popped into the air, shallow infield toward the right side. Bellinger will come along, make the catch. And somehow 1-2-3 go the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. 11-3 Dodgers lead. Right-handed pitching Pedro Strop will face Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 hitters due up for the Dodgers. First pitch misses outside. Strop was one of the considerations to close for this Cubs team after both Hector Rondon and Wade Davis were lost to free agency this offseason. So let's see how he does in a game that does not require saving. Popped up, left center field. Out goes Russell to make the catch in shallow left center. And that is out number 1. So with 1 out in the inning, here's Chris Taylor, the leadoff hitter for the Dodgers. Taylor, a guy who really made himself present in Major League Baseball. He plays a lot of different positions. and is a really, really good contact hitter. As that pitch misses low for a ball, it's 1-1. Again, though, Chris Taylor, a great pitcher, great hitter, a guy who can play anywhere, a guy who hits well, a guy who really made an impact in the 2017 World Series for the Dodgers. Actually saved the game in the the top of the ninth of Game 5, where the game was going back and forth. He had a key hit. Unfortunately, the Dodgers could not save that game. That pitch hit to the left side, played by Chris Bryant, throwing over to Rizzo, and that is out number 2. 2 outs in the inning. Here is Corey Seager, the shortstop of the Dodgers, just swinging blindly at that slider. That's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on the way. Slider hit well to left center. Back goes Schwarber. He will make the catch. 1, 2, 3, go. The Dodgers. So last chance for the Cubs. They are down by 8 runs. So here's Chris Bryant standing in to lead off the 9th inning. It's 2, 3, 4 hitters due up. Check swing, but the home plate umpire says he went around. It's 0-1. That fastball misses inside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Rizzo on deck. Contreras in the hole for the Cubs in this 9th inning. Pop up. Chris Taylor going to have to run a little bit longer as he was shifted to the left, facing Bryant, and he will make the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 out is Anthony Rizzo facing Clayton Kershaw, looking for a complete game. He's thrown under 80 pitches to this point, pitching rather efficiently. Up the middle, but right into the shift. Played by Forsythe. He throws over to Bellinger, and that is out number 2. So the Cubs down to their final out in this matchup, and Wilson Contreras stands in. Last chance for this team. On the ground, second base, Forsythe, Bellinger, game over, and the Cubs lose to the Dodgers by a final score of 11-3. Well, Cody Bellinger had a great bat, but a lot of mishaps in the 6th inning caused the Dodgers to come out with a very monumental-sized victory. Well, thank you for tuning in here. Great day for baseball, bad day for the Cubs, and he looks upset right now. Anyway, we'll see you next time. We're on MLB The Show 18.